identified. Again,
Tonight, the body found today is that of a man. Earlier, detectives couldn't tell what sex the decomposed body was. Been there more than a week or two. Detectives are investigating the case as a homicide. Tonight, detectives and the coroner were on the scene still looking for clues in the murder. Search and rescue crews were also called in to help scan the area. The first word of the body being found came in around 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Well, we've had a report from a person who was hiking along the river that there was a body there, and he was right, there is. Right now, that's about all the information we have.
This is the man who discovered the body, seen here giving detectives a report on just what he saw. And as you can see by how far this crime van is going, the body was found near a recreational access road along the river. Detectives roped off the crime scene right down near the water. It was located near the river, but not on the bank.
Body appears to be partially decomposed, and we don't know right now whether it was male or female. Have investigators in our crime scene van on the scene, so.
The crime van was called in so detectives could go over the area with a fine-tooth comb for details. They're looking for footprints or any clues as to what could have caused the death. Does it look like any foul play was involved?
It would appear that probably there is some foul play. We're treating it as a homicide.
As for how long the body has been there or the circumstances of the death,
I have no idea. No. It's hard to tell with the weather conditions the way it has been.
the court agrees on the estimate of how long the body's been there, and he plans to find out more in the autopsy scheduled for tomorrow. Detectives, meanwhile, are searching through missing persons reports and their suspect files.
Just stay where you are. And that's going to be one of the major thing out there in the field, is that you might ruin evidence on your walk over there. Okay, so if somebody finds something, just say, hey, I think I found something. Everybody stop. Freeze. Okay.
When do we start resting?
We get plenty of that.
We getting fully now? I like being Lifted E.
Okay, right there where the hole is, where the pit is. Okay, the head is facing this direction, all right?
Head is right here.
Don't touch anything in there.
Is this okay to take a picture of?
Use it for training purposes, not creative use.
No.
Line over the stone.
The line alongside of it.
Under the branch line.
To that direction. Now he was laying on top of the surface. But of course the decay in the body, you know, almost the ground started to look. So it almost looked like he was buried in something, which he wasn't. It was actually saturated in the ground, like wood oil or something like that. Some guy down here collecting tin cans found it.
Was it just out in the open? Where was he?
They're down him. Don't go in there, but if you look right down him, that trail go right around through there and laying, and we'll come right out there. And if you come back out of here, I'll show you. Some of you guys may know more about this than I do. If you ever took this fracking plastic, we have every summer. If you haven't, we're going to be putting another one on. The Border Patrol puts it on in August. And what it'll show you is what direction somebody wants, all right? And it does that by the way foliage will lay, okay? When foliage is pushed down and stepped on with weight on it, it will cause it to scar in the bottom, either by scarring it just in wider areas, or it'll spot it black all over. All right, it shows you it was laid down with weight on it. All right. And I don't know what the period of time is. It takes somebody that's an agriculture specialist to tell you how long it'll take for that particular plant to dry up. All right. So you can determine if it takes 5 days for it to turn dry. It happens sometime in the next 5 days. But it takes agriculture test to go. All right. Came right down through there. You can see this. You see where the thorns came down the road? You were standing at that end where you can't right down. And down in here, it's a little bit tougher. You see this fence right across here? See the one just before it? That was stepped on the bottom of the pool, scarred. All right, and actually, and this one's broken. Okay, and it came down right down through here, and right back in here is actually footprint. The problem with this ground is it's leafy and it springs back up. It's not anything to hold a print. All right, except there is one back in there we can measure it with a little over 12 inches. So you can see the perfect length, but you couldn't tell the width of the sole because of the ground cover. All right. See this right here? Back side of this plant that's been broken off. That's broken off on this side of the plant where somebody's stepping down with probably a toe broke that plant right there. Underneath that leaf is all scarred and black where it was pushed against the ground. It didn't tear loose. And then down in here, there's another footprint that's been walked on by everybody since last night, so it was hard to tell. It came right down through here. So you can see how all the broken stuff is coming through here.
This is the way it came in and came out?
Whoever it was, Jim. No idea if it was this guy at one time or somebody else. It's the exit. From where?
This is the exit.
Right, from his foot, this is the exit coming this direction out.
You don't know how he was killed?
Not yet, till the autopsy. See this stuff here? How it's all laid this direction? All right, that shows that somebody's walking this way and broke everything down coming out. When you get back in there, if you can really see it clear. Some of it has laid down, then it's sprung back up. But in the center of it, on the center of, like this, see this has been stepped on, okay? Pretty hard, and a couple times broken through. Most of the time it'll just be black. That black will be all over it, but not a bunch of holes in it.
Doctor's boots?
Yeah, and probably mine. Because I was standing right in here when I done the tape and whatnot. And I probably punched right through that leaf. But most of it will just be black and no holes in it, as its pressure has been put against the ground.
Has Green River Task Force been in here?
No. And then all this, the weeds here, see how they're laid, all this direction coming through here, right up to the plant. And you can almost see right through here where a foot is laid. But that, you know, just, if you had somebody that was really experienced, a real experienced tracker, like the guy that puts on the tracking class, tell you, show you every little minute thing they step and stood, shuffle their foot over, but it takes damn much practice. But just knowing that much and find a trail right just as clear as can be the center of the bridge, right? Those line V's on the map, right? I pulled out the right sectional map. Okay, and made a V. Where that V came to was exactly where this guy was laying. When I measured in, and how you measure in first on the map with your ruler, for that point and down, came up to you as the grid code, grid reading for the map, exactly where he was laying. Just for information, and that, you know, maybe is something.
Short process. So which way work you use it. The other thing was that we're not going to have staff meeting next Wednesday.
That word tonight regarding that decomposed body found yesterday along the river.
Primary deputies say there's no doubt that the victim was murdered. This afternoon's autopsy revealed the victim is a white male in his early 20s. Coroner estimates he's been dead 7 to 10 days. Because he has no idea what type of instrument was used to inflict the head injuries the man died from. Sheriff's deputies and county search and rescue workers combed the site along the river for about 4 hours today. The area is along an access road. The Sheriff's Department says the search turned up little useful information. However, confirmed the dead man had been covered up with leaves and branches, leaving no doubt he was murdered. is more interested in this car. It's a 1972 Dodge Dart. It was abandoned and vandalized not far from where the murder victim was found.
Impounded on Saturday, and we're appealing to the public. If anybody observed this vehicle while at the lake, in an abandoned condition, if anybody observes anybody vandalize this vehicle or any altercation of any sort take place, we wish a phone call to the Sheriff's Department.
But is there a connection between the murder and the car? His deputies believe so.
We feel it could be connected as the information on the abandoned vehicle. We are unable to locate the registered owner at this time.
The car's registered and legal owner is that of the same person. As Hafsa said, deputies haven't been able to find him. It appears he's been missing for about a week now. And no one is saying whether he's a suspect or possibly even the victim. Deputies won't be able to figure that out until the body is identified. Again.